We're gonna start this one more time. Hey everybody, this is Talik here with Deandre from Bad Boys Club Season 4 New York NYC. Stand up. What up? How you doing, Deandre? How you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing fine. We're gonna start the first question. What makes you a bad boy, Deandre?
What makes me a bad boy is I had a bad past,
Yes.
and I took steps to make me a much better person.
Yeah.
And I actually had a story on the show, unlike others, but you could see that throughout the show. So, yeah.
Okay. What did you think about Bad Boys Club before you joined it, and like, what do you think about it now that you lived you lived through it?
Before I did the whole Bad Boys Club, I thought it was cool. I thought, something new to YouTube and, the game scene, really. So it was alright. It was ratchet at times, but I found it interesting. Like, if you're bored, that's something to watch and you'll be very entertained.
Yeah.
Now that I was in it, or I'm still in it, it's just weird. For the simple fact that it's different boys. I'm not used to these type of boys, so I have to get used to them, and it's kind of difficult, but it's a work in progress.
Okay. What was your first? Like, what was you thinking when you entered that? You was obviously you was the first one that came inside, the house. Like, what were your thoughts when you met the other boys? The first boys that you met was, I think, was Rel. Then it was O'Neal and Ty. What was your first impressions on them?
I liked O'Neal. Like, I wanted to date O'Neal. Like, he was like, oh, I like him, whatever. Sammy, he was straight. Yeah, that's all I can say. Ty, I thought he was really cute and funny. Ra was just there. Yeah, the only people I really liked for the first day.
Okay. What did you think about the whole Rel situation? Like, first episode, second episode, it was just like a big deal about Rel being quiet. But they said behind the scenes he's playing both sides. Like, what did you feel about this situation?
The whole Rel situation, it was just a joke. Ty said, he needs to go home. And as you've seen, I laughed. You see it on camera. My face is right in the camera laughing. Haha. And you see, it was a joke, nothing serious. But O'Neal took the loyalty thing a little too serious. And they made it to what happened. But it is what it is. It happened already.
Yeah. So, the first episode you get into, like, the whole, y'all get back from the party, y'all was turned up, y'all was vibing and everything. You get back to the hotel and, like, O'Neal's going off about this whole comment that you made. I don't remember you making it on the show. Like, I would have to watch it over. The first episode about you see niggas' true colors when they drinking. Like, can you explain, like, what happened?
We're going to play this out. It was me and Ty, and Rel was across from us.
Mm-hmm.
Behind Rel was Sammy and O'Neal. And Rel looked so angry and depressed. And he's the quiet one on the show. So I felt sorrow for him. So therefore, I said, to make him feel better, you see people's true colors when they're drunk. Not trying to diss O'Neal, basically just trying to tell Rel to calm down. He's drunk. He's just saying random shit. O'Neal took it up a portion, and yeah.
Okay.
That's what really happened.
Like, what was your thought process? Like, it was like, if the first night and like an argument started off, it was O'Neal and Ty. Like, what was you thinking?
Honestly, I thought it was gonna fight, but Ty was sticking up for me, and I still thank him to this day. But at the same time, you shouldn't entertain an argument that really didn't have a good purpose. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, if I said something about his family or the way he looked, then I just said, you see people's true colors when they're drunk. That's all I said. It wasn't something I was going to send him to the hospital. It was something serious.
Yeah.
But
So, like the next day, y'all get like two new boys. Like, what did you think of Deshaun and Lawrence, or what they call him, Dreadhead? What do you think of him?
I actually knew both of them.
Okay.
I actually knew both of them before they even joined the cast. I had Dreadhead on Facebook. We talk like once in a while. Nothing serious. Deshaun, on the other hand, we are friends for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
So, we had to act like we didn't know each other one time. But that was my nigga. But we pretended we didn't know each other. Yeah. But the whole the whole Dreadhead situation with me throwing bleach on him was because that first episode was really the second episode. The first episode was only me, Sammy, O'Neal, and Dreadhead. That's all.
Okay.
And we went to a little Harlem party. It was huge. And we had to take a train, and Dreadhead didn't have money to take the train.
Ooh.
So instead of him asking or hopping like some of us did, he just left.
Oh.
And I found that kind of disrespectful because, one, you made us wait through the whole day, and then you come, we ready to leave to another party, and you just leave us. So now you're just wasting my time. So I was really mad, and I said what I said. I said, I'm going to throw bleach on you when I see you at the reunion. He grew balls, he came back on the show, and that's when you see him. That's all.
Oh, okay. I think, what do you think about, O'Neal? Okay, what did you think of the O'Neal Deshaun, plotting to get Rel and Lawrence fights in? What did you think of it?
I didn't care for it. I don't care for it.
Okay. Were you there when they actually fought? Were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, and I wanted to.
I had my weave, so I had to stand back.
Yes. I did want to commend you on sharing your story at the table. About you going to jail and getting beaten and everything by your uncle and everything. Like, I commend you, for sharing stuff like that. Like, 'cause that was like something. I guess it was something personal to you, and you chose to share that. Like, seeing the tape back, like, what did you think? Like, you said, the show for 5 years. Like, what did you think of him commenting on your situation?
All right, we're going to do it like this. I was actually begged to do that, to present, tell the story, because I was just going to say, I'm done with the show, I'm leaving. But, I was loyal to the show, and I said, you know what, Karan, I like you as a producer and as a friend, so I'm going to do this to help you. I did it. I told my story. They was all crying. Okay. I don't know if you have seen that, but they was all crying. Okay. The comments that Deshaun made was so ridiculous, and it made me think twice about our friendship for the past 5 years. For the simple fact that the producer didn't put everything in, it just made me kind of like, I told my story for nothing.
Yeah.
I did not get arrested for stealing the money. I got arrested for, wait, whoa. I got arrested for stealing the money. I didn't get arrested for getting my ass whooped.
Okay.
Okay? And if you was there, you would see, I said, I gave the money back. That's why I got my ass whooped.
Yeah.
At that time, that's when they all started crying. So for Deshaun to say he has no name brand clothes on, if you really paid attention, I said I gave the money back. I don't still have the money. If I had the money, it would have been a different case.
Yeah.
So for the dumbass comment that he made, it just made me think twice about our friendship and about other friendships. That shit was just totally fucked up, and I'm over him and over the topic. I don't talk about him or nothing.
I felt bad. I felt bad about like the whole. When you showed the picture of your back and everything, because like I said in one of my reviews, I went to abuse. Like, my uncle beat me like with extension cord and shit like that. So that was like tough for you to share. I was like kind of proud. I was like, okay, Deshaun's sharing some. We got some good realness stuff coming on the show, sharing that story. So I want to commend you for sharing that story. Next question. The next day, y'all get a replacement. So, what was your first thoughts on the replacement, Nova?
Yeah.
Huh? What was your thoughts on the replacement Nova when he first came to the house?
Thank you. Thank you. And that was another thing. I wanted to just show a different side of the Bad Boys Club.
Yeah.